Hello again, dear students. Today we have Song, Part 1 in Module 9. You'll find this lesson in your student book page 103 and your workbook page 91. We have three objectives. After you watch this video, you will be able to learn 7 new words related to environment, listen to a song, and get the main idea and match verses to pictures, and finally talk about ways to save the environment. Now let's go with the first objective, to learn 7 words related to the environment. Look at this picture. This is environment. Environment means everything around us. Environment. Let's go to the second picture. This is recycle. For example, we need to recycle everything. What is this? This is a water tap. A tap. How to use it in a sentence, guys? You should turn off the tap to save water. Excellent. What is this? What can you see here? Paper. Papers. How to use it in a sentence? It is better to write on both sides of the paper. Now let's move on to the next word. What about this picture? What can you see here? This is plastic. How to use it in a meaningful sentence? It's not healthy to keep hot water in plastic bottles. We have two verbs here, save and try. How to use them in sentences? Work together to save the environment. Always try new things. Okay, to make sure you understand the new vocabulary, let's do a very easy exercise. This exercise is in your workbook, page 91. What you can do is just stop the video for 1 minute and answer these 5 questions. Great. Now let's check your answers. Number 1, Nabil. Turn off the space. Don't waste water. Nabil, turn off the tap. Well done. Number 2, don't throw that space bottle in the rubbish bin. You can space it. Don't throw that plastic bottle in the rubbish bin. You can recycle it. Great. Number 3, it isn't too late to space the space. It isn't too late to save the environment. Well done. Number 4, I need some colored space to make this flower. I need some color paper. Excellent. Number 5, we must all space to protect our oceans and forests. We must all try to protect our oceans and forests. Excellent. Now let's move to the second objective. You will listen to the song and identify the main idea. But before you listen, look at these pictures and guess what the listening is about. Stop the video and think for 1 minute. Great. Now let's listen and find out.
Save the environment.
Paper, plastic, metal and glass. Bill never throws them in the rubbish. He recycles every day. It's easy enough to start recycling today. Why don't you try it? It's like an experiment. You're never too old, you're never too young to save, save, save the environment. Keith always turns off the light when he leaves a room at night. He turns off the tap while he's brushing his teeth. Can you do the same as Keith? Why don't you try it? It's like an experiment. You're never too old, you're never too young to save the environment. It isn't too hard to make the world cleaner. It isn't too late to make the earth greener. So let's clean the forest and let's plant trees. Can you help us please? Why don't you try it? It's like an experiment. You're never too old, you're never too young to save the environment.
So, the song is mainly about A. How to be safe, B. How to save papers, C. How to save money, or D. How to save the environment. What do you think? Excellent, the answer is D. How to save the environment. 2. Listen to the song and match the verses with the correct pictures A to D. There is one extra picture. Then say.
Save the environment.
Paper, plastic, metal and glass. Bill never throws them in the rubbish. He recycles every day. It's easy enough to start recycling today. Why don't you try it? It's like an experiment. You're never too old, you're never too young to save the environment. Keith always turns off the light when he leaves a room at night. He turns off the tap while he's brushing his teeth. Can you do the same as Keith? Why don't you try it? It's like an experiment. You're never too old, you're never too young to save the environment. It isn't too hard to make the world cleaner. It isn't too late to make the earth greener. So let's clean the forest and let's plant trees. Can you help us please? Why don't you try it? It's like an experiment. You're never too old, you're never too young to save the environment.
Okay, now stop the video and match the verses to the correct pictures. Great, now let's check your answers. Excellent, boys and girls. Well done. Now it's your turn, guys. Everyone can do something to save the environment. What about you? What can you do to save the environment? There are many things you can do. I'll show you some pictures and you stop the video and try to write down some ideas. Now stop the video, please. Excellent. You can Stop cutting down trees. Recycle old materials. Use both sides of the paper and turn off the tap after you finish, and pick up rubbish. Well done, guys. Thank you, boys and girls. This is the end of our class today. But don't forget to do your homework. Log into the LMS and you'll find your homework titled Model 9 Song Part 1. I'm sure you can do it. Bye.